Roll up and it'll make you... Roll up and it'll make you feel better. Roll up and it'll make it alright. Roll up and it'll bring it all together. So let's watch a Dragon show and stay the fuck inside.
The way it should be.
Hello.
Always off center.
Little off center. Just like us. I just realized that. Hello, everyone. We are going live and we're trying new things. Hopefully you like it. And hopefully you're not too much in Alkali's face.
I am so in Alkali's face. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Dragon Show.
I can move the camera.
Why would you move the camera? That involves effort.
Yeah.
Besides, you're already so good on effort today from almost poisoning me.
Yeah.
Dragon tried to give me boobies.
I did. I had 2 pills under my tongue, and then he went to fucking kiss me like hardcore.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
sucked them, whatever was in my mouth. You could tell.
I thought it was acid. That's how I roll. If you're doing acid, and I see you and I think you're doing acid, I'll be like, hey, want to make out?
They don't think your mic's on. Let's try yours. No, it is.
Yeah, we're good.
Maybe not. Maybe yours is.
You're just very loud.
We can. I don't think so.
I think you're super loud. Look how loud you are.
Do yours.
I sound much, Dozer, do I sound much quieter than normal? So we're going to try to get the levels up.
Yeah, let me get your side up.
Okay, so I sound oddly quiet. How does Zanny sound? Zanny?
I seem to be loud enough, yes.
Okay.
So I don't know why yours is.
All right, we're going to boost mine up a bit, guys. Sorry about all that. It's been a little while since we've streamed. And while Zanny is fixing this, I just want to take a second to give a shout out to all the people who are going through things right now, our family, our friends, our brothers, those who are part of the furry community, and those who don't know enough about it to be part of it. Because I think we all agree at this point, if you actually learn about furries, you're like, yeah, I want that. I want to go to there. All right.
Keep talking.
I'm going to keep talking so Zanny can measure my levels. So we're going to talk about happier things right now. What would be happier than that? Cancer. You know. Okay, guys, let us know if the levels are sounding good now.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, yeah, that looks better. It looks better on the bar, so let's leave it at that. Minion. So, Shukin says, I'm getting quieter. Well, Shukin, that's because I'm so quiet. Hello, Bunny. We have a first-time chatter. Hello, Colin Bunny. First-time chatter. First time you ever talked.
All right. Hopefully this works.
That
there you
would
go.
be a perfect tech support person. Their first words were, levels are good.
All right, cool.
That sounds like somebody who's going to have a...
Thank you. I think we fixed. Yeah, I think one of them was way turned up over there. So that's how it goes sometime. Hello, everyone. Hello, Internet. It's been a while.
Look at Grow. Quiet alkali is like cold fire.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Grow.
So do you want me to make everything... I'm loud again. Okay, so if I'm loud, I'll turn me down, I guess.
Drop you down by a little bit. Oh! Pigman01, thank you so much for subscribing. We really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. It is very cool to see you as well. And, I mean, we're well in certain definitions of the word well. I'm sure we're just going to throw this out there right now. I do apologize to everyone. We have said that we are trying to get back into streaming, trying to stream more regularly. This one is on my job. I do apologize. It just, we could not stream for a little bit. But don't take our recent stint of non-streaming as the norm. We are going to be coming back to you with more Dragon Plays Pool with... Oh, thank you for the follow, Colin, buddy. We appreciate it. We will be playing Pool. We'll be playing City Skylines. We have a Disco Elysium night planned. And, of course, we'll be getting back to late night Jackbox, something else that we'll be doing. But tonight, we just wanted to hang out with everyone.
And Ferret is quieter for some reason. Oh, well.
I might have moved the microphone a little bit on that one. That might have been mine.
Maybe. I don't know. We could share one mic if needed. You're saying...
All right, so we're going to test levels one more time. Let's just get this out there.
Yeah, yours not working.
How do I sound, everyone? We're looking for how Alkali sounds, and then you talk this now.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm way higher than you. But over there, it seems okay. Let me check the buttons.
Okay, I went quiet.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to keep working on it.
Why?
Keep working on it.
Can we... Let's share a mic. No?
No.
Okay.
Purple Kitty, yes, it is bad that your cats follow you everywhere. That means you have catnip on your booty. Be careful of catnip on your booty. What microphone did you just mute?
Let's try again.
Chatting. Oh, thank you for the cheers, Pigman. Appreciate it. Time is broken and the loud one is quiet.
That is way more loud.
It sounds like what? Oh,
That better?
hold on. I'm in the red now.
I'm turning it down.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep talking. We do apologize, everyone. Like we said, we have not used this equipment in a few weeks now, but we did have to move it for other things. I am peeking out the bar with a normal speaking voice. I am. There we go. Okay, that whatever. Nope. I am peeking out the bar.
You're peeking out the bar?
I'm peeking out the bar less now. Okay, whatever you just did fixed it.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
I mean, no, but at least I'm not literally peeking out the whole bar. We were turning the whole bar red. Now check yours.
Okay. Well, you're supposed to be a joint away, remember? A joint away from the mic?
Yeah, we were moving that around because we weren't getting any sound. So.
A joint away from the mic?
Oh, cute.
How about now? No?
All right. So, oh, do we have a hype train going?
Hype train.
Oh, one day I'm going to learn what the hell that means.
This means your audio's not working.
That sounds about right.
Okay. Hopefully that works. Well,
Tical wants a burb.
who doesn't want a burb? No one wants a burb. I have to not. Oh, no. I don't know if I can get rid of the green. Why is there a little green reflection in the guy? Why is the chocobo all broken? Oh, thank you for the cheer.
Aw, thank you.
They go all around like that. Oh, why they're dancing?
That's
Why are they dancing?
They dance?
I guess so.
Badass.
That was a dance. Did you ever play Final Fantasy IV? Lolly-ho?
What would I call Final Fantasy IV?
2, I guess.
Okay, then yes, I have
America?
played Final Fantasy II.
That was awesome. They dance for cheers. That's so awesome.
Aw, that's so
That's
cute.
so cool.
Oh, they dance for 69 cheers.
Well, that's about
Okay,
right.
hear me out. You're a 3D animator. When somebody cheers 69, I think they should all blow each other. And then could you imagine how angry people would be? Like, Biggest would come in like, oh no, I blew Alkali and Zanny. That's the gayest of them all. Meh.
Oh my God.
And Biggest,
That was
nice.
nice. Yes.
Miss you guys. It is good to see everyone in the chat. Thank you for being
Yes,
here.
Thank you.
Biggest.
We're gonna look at the chat now, so we don't have to look at each other the whole time.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Can we
Yeah, I
get me and
bet
you
you-
off the
yeah.
screen? Though I do like the little dancing things. Can we just turn us off and watch the little dancing guys? Oh, perfect. Little dancing guys. Oh, I just realized my shirt is being chromed out. That's great.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, that's funny. I like it. Oh, we miss you too, Seamus. All right, we're going to bring up our chat here. Give us one moment.
Sorry about that. We just want to see
There
y'all
we
better.
go. We
There.
got it. We got a chat.
Much better.
All right. So now,
Do you want to see the dancers?
no, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
So I have a story for y'all.
Oh boy, story time.
I obviously have been having a little bit of problem at work. We are dealing with some pretty major shit. And when shit gets tough, the tough get drinking. And that's what happened at work one night.
Oh no.
It wasn't the first night. It wasn't the night that everything happened. It was night number 2. I can't remember the exact scenario, but something happened that caused the market to go crazy again. And this time, all I heard was a few people who stayed through the night. Like, normally we're in the office alone, but we had a few of the brokers actually stay overnight knowing that it was going to get bad. At the same time, I heard 3 drawers open. What I didn't realize about the brokers staying overnight is not only were they staying overnight, but they had a bet that if they had another night like that, they were going to try to enjoy the night a little more. So it was about a week ago that I had to take home 3 of my broker friends because they could not drive their cars.
Oh my God. Holy
They got
shit.
so destroyed. And don't get me wrong, it was because we were getting destroyed. It was a very bad night. It's very stressful.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, I expect that from my job. But what got me was the next morning when I looked at my phone and 2 of them asked for rides to work, quoting, "Well, my car's still at the office. You think you can pick me up and bring me in?" And the third one, who had a much better message, "Hey, Dan, I need your help. I'm home right now and I have no idea where my car is. I might have left it. Did not remember. Like, you control some of the biggest bond markets in the economy. And you were, okay, got it.
That sounds about right. It reminds me of the comedian who would tell the joke about the car calling their owner. Like, hey, Dave, it's me. It's the car. I got stolen, man. Did you ever see that?
I know what you're talking about, but I cannot remember.
Oh, I can't remember either.
Thank you, Pigman.
Oh,
I should keep
look
going.
at that.
Pigman.
Pigman.
Oh, I spent all your
Pigman.
bits.
I'll have to
Hey.
get those emotes up soon.
We received a level 1 hype train emote.
Choo.
It's just a bunch of furries in a row. It's just a train.
Woo, woo. Ride that choo-choo. Woo, woo. You remember that? Ride on the train.
Choo-choo ride.
Yeah,
you mean
yeah.
weddings. Yeah, I remember weddings. Yeah.
Every white wedding.
Everyone, that was
Oh.
my family was notorious. We were the family that did the conga line and just invaded other people's weddings. And for the most part, I can say that it was done in good fun, in good taste, except for me and my brother, who were very interested in the hors d'oeuvres and snacks out at other weddings. So if we were anywhere near the front, we'd start directing them over towards the buffet. It's like, come and ride that train. Cream puff tonight.
I really I should make I want to make a TikTok where it's just the electric slide or whatever, and it's just I want to overlay it's a nice day for a white wedding. Cuz that's every white wedding. Right? Cuz that we can't dance.
See, what we need, I think, is fur. Fur needs to be the person at weddings playing the DJ music. Number one, because he's a great DJ. But number two, because he'd bring his own videos. Remember at all the cons, you see the videos on the big screens while the dances are going on? Imagine being at a wedding and somebody goes, it's electric, boogie, woogie, woogie. But on the screen is nothing but stock footage of people being electrocuted in the electric chair in Texas. Like, that's the whole thing. And then the next one is like the chicken dance. So we're all doing the chicken dance, but on the screen, inside information on the Tyson Chicken Production Factory.
No.
Dude, you're at a wedding. You better know what the world's really like. Jesus. Today might be a good day. Today might be the best day of your life. But you know what tomorrow is?
This is a wedding. No,
Arguments.
this is a wedding. This is no time for reality.
Oh, my bad.
It's just a fantasy world where they get to pretend they are being whisked away for land or something. That's because it's a contract signing.
That's true.
So that
it's a contract signing.
That's why So no, that's no time for reality. I love your idea, and it's woke as fuck and hilarious.
Okay,
The woke wedding.
YMCA comes on. What do we have for that? Just a big.
Don't.
You're not gonna let me?
You're gonna go.
Yeah,
I know we're going.
Yeah, it was.
Is it an '80s montage
Of defunding the police.
Oh, that's not where I was going.
And the
but...
construction workers, just basically anti-capitalism all the way.
Oh, I thought you were gonna show montages of
just porn.
Of like the '80s and marches against Reagan for not doing shit about AIDS.
Okay, now you win that one.
That to YMCA. There you go. Oh, so porn. There you go.
Young man, do you have STD? I said, young man, the government don't care about me. I said,
Jesus fuck.
Porn.
Oh. And the government, then the CIA is like, look, we got Magic Johnson. Okay, sorry. All right.
You mean Shaq?
You mean no. Anyway, holy shit. Anyway, good to see y'all. Holy
It's
crap.
a contract signing. Who's getting power bombed through a table? Ah, yes.
Please, if we do have a wedding, I demand to powerbomb someone through a table.
I think it has to be one of us. And I think while you do it, you have to throw the bouquet. That's how you throw. From the top rope, backflip, through a table, throw the bouquet. And out of nowhere, MJF just catches it and throws it in the garbage. Because he is a perfect douchebag.
Holy shit. Oh, God.
Well, we
Anyway,
hope everyone's
wrestlings.
having a better night than us.
Yeah.
Wedding from the top rope.
Wedding from the top rope.
Gray Foxen, you leave poor Fur alone. He already has enough of my ideas.
I better have a steel chair. You don't want to know, DJ. Trust me.
Hello, DJ. How you doing, dude?
Oh, dear. Anyway.
Okay. All right, Pigman.
Oh.
My voice is gone due to a job at a car wash. At what point in washing your car is an alkali-like person going out there like, you need more soap! The wax goes on your balls!
Could you please run a car wash? Because apparently you need to.
I mean...
Like, hey, if you have a front for a business, this needs to be it. You know, Walter White did it. You're gonna do it too.
Leave it to me to have a front for a business. Thanks, Annie. Because the government wasn't looking into me before.
Jesus Christ. Leave it to not a beaver. He's a ferret. Leave it to ferret.
Yeah, ferret.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
Good transitions. Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, everyone, we're going to start the show like we do a lot of them. What is everyone drinking out there? I have a delicious glass of water right now to get the taste of that night out of my mouth.
Oh, dear. From the estrogen I almost poisoned you with?
And from the estrogen that you almost poisoned me with. Thank you. Oh, it looks like everyone's being very good people today.
I want Coke Zero, but go with Diet Mountain Dew. Zero.
Coke Mountain Dew Zero? Oh, God.
Defying gravity. It is none.
Daddy soda. Oh, my God.
Wait, what's a daddy soda?
Moonshine.
Cream shot?
Oh, cream soda would be daddy soda, and I love cream soda.
I'd say root beer or cream soda is definitely daddy soda.
So we have two from Biggest. I like the first one first. Biggest is drinking tea, but what that actually is the bitter tears of reality from COVID.
What's mommy soda?
Mommy soda? Tab.
Tab?
Tab.
I'd say my grapefruit bullshit's pretty mom
That's
soda.
Kinda, yeah, you have that grapefruit soda. Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero Sugar. Quotation, that is a lot of words for a soda. We're getting into medical land here, where everything has to have 8 names for the same thing.
I've been to medical land. I see a lot of doctors. I get lost in medical land. I didn't know where to park in medical land recently, and I could not get out of medical land. Remember me telling you about that?
Yes.
I got pelvic floor training.
I'm sorry, could you repeat what you got?
Pelvic floor training.
All right, we're going to let the chat guess what that is. Here's my guess.
What?
They put you on the floor, and they just have you do squats over a dildo for 4 hours. And at 3 hours, they're like, you'll never make it to the Sex Olympics. You got to try, Zanny.
Oh, my God.
Bro says Kegels.
Surprisingly enough, the big thing I got to do right now is my hamstring stretches. My hamstrings are too tight, but my pelvic fucking flexibility is off the chain. So she complimented me for that. She's like,
You, my friend, have the flexibility of a whore.
God damn it. No, I could do the butterfly stretch and pretty much put my knees on the ground. It's just kind of a thing. I was mentioning how I used to be able to put my foot behind my head. It's like, that's not necessarily a good thing to do. I'm like, that's fair.
I mean, I disagree.
What score did the Canadian judge give you? A Gaius, I guess. I don't know.
Meh.
No, E-H. Yeah.
Okay, so Pigment says they've been yelling, stop, neutral, no brakes. Do you even know how to drive? Yeah, no, that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense.
7.5, buddy. I like it. Oh, dear.
I do remember my father used to be adamant about we had to wash our own cars. That was a thing as you were growing up. And then one day I found out that the Fuller's place by me that changes my oil gives you a free car wash. And and oil changes happen once every 3 months. So now my life consists of a car wash once every 3 months. Why would you ever wash a car?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Or nature washes the car, which is called rain.
No, nature does not. We live in Chicago. No, nature does not wash the car. Nature takes a very watery shit on the car because we live in Chicago.
What do you think the water is used to wash your car? It's Chicago water.
No,
Fuck
that's
you.
Lake Michigan water. That water got filtered because, we are horrible about conserving water. So the water that goes through the treatment plant that is good enough for drinking is being just pissed all over our cars. Like, we're not going to have a water shortage anytime soon. Let's make sure these cars are sparkly clean. Well, in the meantime, Detroit is like, fuck irony.
I mean, that sounds pretty Detroit to me.
Yeah.
They'd be like, fuck irony. It's the most Detroit thing. I don't know. Motor City, they got rid of Motor City, and they just like fuck irony. I don't know. You
Fuck
connect the dots.
irony.
There's a YouTube video about it. You just have to wait through 2 hours for some reason. It's an essay.
I'm not your guy, mate.
my
Thanks,
God.
Sue.
So many video essays. It's just like, hey, Marvel DC, but first let's talk about Oedipus Rex. Like, what the fuck? And then it's like 5 hours long.
Seamus says they have so many potholes in Michigan. Seamus, you have very few potholes in Michigan. What you have are fucking holes in your street. A pothole is a thing that might do some tire damage. Michigan potholes are giant crevasses that you will drive small vehicles into and never see them again. Narnia is waiting for us.
Oh, how many potholes I have to go on my way to Howard Brown? Where was it specifically? Halst? I don't know. Somewhere downtown. It was like it was an obstacle course. You ever seen those streets?
Absolutely.
It is just nothing but potholes. It's kind of insane. But it keeps you on your toes.
We have in Chicago, they're doing a lot of work and have been for a very long time on the Jane Byrne interchange. If you don't know what that is where the Kennedy, the Dan Ryan, and the Stevenson all meet in a giant pool of shit. Just makes no sense. Not enough net lanes, not enough ways to get around. And what are they doing? They're trying to fix it by making it so much worse. And over where I work, there's a little bypass that you can use to get onto the highway. And at one point, they shut it down.
Bye, Pigman.
Oh, who's leaving? Good
Bye,
night,
Pigman.
Pigman.
Thanks for hanging.
Hey, dude, have a nice night. Good luck tomorrow at the car wash. Remember, water balloons thrown with enough velocity will get them to shut up about their fucking car wash. So they shut down this street, and I noticed that for a day or two, it shut down. And then all of a sudden, 3 days into it, it's open. Like, oh, good. So I drive down it. The street is destroyed. There's cones everywhere. And it took me a second to realize they didn't reopen it. Chicago had had enough, and somebody just drove right through it. I'm like, well, when in Rome. So I did the same thing. The next day, all the cones are back. The day after that, all the cones are gone. The day after that, all the cones are back. So finally, they put up those cement lane dividers, the big, so they have these in the way so that you can't go over the street. I'm like, well, it was nice while it lasted. That was about a month ago. A little less than a month ago, I went over there. Well, they're not there anymore, but there's a bunch of rubble. Somebody moved the goddamn cement stanchion so they could use this on-ramp. Genuinely, it saves me about 20 minutes of my commute. So whoever the dissonant is, thanks.
You're on Traffic Stories. Oh, so many you get so mad on the road. I'm so sorry.
I get a little annoyed on the road.
You're a little perturbed.
I don't get angry at the road. There are rules. There are rules. We all know how much I love
Some
rules.
people forget the rules. Some people get distracted. They have hard lives.
And they need to go
Shit
to jail.
happens. Yeah, apparently.
Immediately.
Yeah, look out. Judge Dredd Alkali is on the
That's
case.
right. Here we go.
Traffic cop. You're like, they don't charge them enough. No, okay.
Well, they don't. They do not charge you enough for parking violation. A real violation. I'm not talking about nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're telling me that I have to pay, if I speed, I'm going to pay the same amount of money as somebody who can barely afford their car. For me, it's like, oh, man, I blew a red light. I got to pay money. This sucks, and the money goes away. For somebody else, they're like, oh, if I blow a red light, I can no longer afford to feed. The end. End of sentence right there. It's like, no, I should be charged a percentage of what I make. If you want to stop me from going 20 miles over the speed limit, make it not worth going 20 miles over the speed limit.
Oh, my God, dude.
Most of that was a joke. I've actually calmed down significantly in my old age for my driving habits. Not with the anger, not with the speeding. I
No.
don't speed as much anymore.
Just if someone's doing a wrong traffic thing, they deserve to die and burn in hell, says Alkali. Traffic ferret.
Gro says I look like Adam Sandler from Uncut Gems. I don't know how to feel about that, Gro.
Yeah, I know.
Shukin, I am sticking with water. It has been some days. I am staying sober off of booze until we get through this stint at work. However, in a little while, in a little more than 15 minutes, it'll be midnight, which means it's a new day, which means I can smoke again.
Oh, very good.
Because of rules.
I don't think I gave the full story of getting stuck in the medical parking lot. So I went to my stupid appointment, and on my way out, I could not pay for the ticket. The thing was broken, and I call the people like, "Oh, you got to go inside." Okay. I go to the inside. There's no desk. There's nobody. It's just It's just one floor of nothing, like a video game. And I come back, and like, I don't know where do I go? And like, use your phone. Like, my phone's out of power. I don't know. Like, and then there's okay, just go. It's $7. It's like holding me up for like, I don't even know how long.
They needed that $7.
It's very important.
They needed that to pay that $100 speeding ticket.
Yeah, I guess so.
Shukin, I grew up out of that. I wear my seatbelt now. I was a very dumb young person who was angry at somebody. The government told me what to do. I will never. Yeah.
I forgot that's why you did that.
Oh yeah, 100%. I have a huge problem with authority.
A little bit. Oh my gosh.
Like,
no.
I know what I'm doing.
Where
no
to
one
live,
else.
you stupid idiot. It's like a vaccine.
Let's also not forget my original reason for not wearing a seatbelt, because I was told when I was young, if you ever just damage that car, you better not come home. So my thought was, well, this'll show them.
Seatbelts, the vaccines of cars.
Yep.
Jesus fuck. How dare you tell me what to do? I'm not going to use it. Yeah,
I might have been a young Republican, but now I learned. I grew up.
Dear God.
Dango, shut up. Yeah, no shit, dude.
That's
I know.
Hilarious.
Hey, at least I was polite about my control freakishness.
Hey, you just think you should be in charge and everything will be fine. I understand.
No. I think I should be in charge and I might make things better. Nothing will be fine. No one person could ever make things fine because no one could understand the needs and wants of everyone. But I am very good at averages. So I will make everybody meh. But no one will be and no one will be everyone will be meh. And at the end of the day, meh is really close to muh, and that's one of Pepper's best albums. I win.
Oh, yes, I too had a libertarian phase. I'm sorry.
I think a majority of people probably went
everyone
through a libertarian phase.
You're like, that makes sense. And they're like, oh, what sells this? They're like, oh, charity will come in. Like, that doesn't happen. It's like, and why should that be like that again? I am confused.
Shukin. At work, we have a kiosk where we buy snacks. You put money on a card and use the card to buy food. The dollar machine is broken now, and everyone is writing IOUs. I'm close to $20 in debt to this thing, and if you don't fix it soon, I might have to mortgage shit. See, right there. That sounds like a meh. You're still getting your food. This is not a great scenario, but you're not going to starve. Meh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, is that Seamus? Sorry about that. Thank you.
You reminded me of a time when I lived on Hot Pockets. Don't live on Hot Pockets, kids.
Don't live on Hot Pockets.
Treat yourself better than that. Not even to like sustain. If you can do, if you can do better, even just not Hot Pockets. Don't live on Hot Pockets.
All right, well, let's think. So the college meals. What did we have? Ramen was definitely one of the biggest. We did a shit ton of ramen, and then what was that thing?
But for me, it was those like chili cups you put in the microwave. That was, your sodium for the week. But it was delicious. It was like Hormel chili in a fucking little cup. I'm like, I'm good. And I like soup. I'm a soupy bitch.
See, we got really lucky in my dorm. I was on the computer science floor, so all of us that were on that floor, for the most part, you were seeing in classes. having a floor of a bunch of people with the same major made a huge difference, especially to me, because since we were all in the same classes, and for the most part 1 to 2 years apart, because once you get to junior, senior, you're not living in a dorm anymore. So we were all in the same classes. Everyone got to know everyone, and one of the things that caused was I got most of my floor to go to Nero. So we all became kind of good friends. Well, I don't remember if you had this when you were at NIU. Did you have the card that you would use for food throughout the month?
Yes.
Okay. So you got a certain amount of money on this card, and you could go to the cafeteria and be part of the dinner buffet or grab a sandwich.
So
for lunch.
prison.
Oh, it was. It was.
Okay,
but they
you.
also had a small store. And this store had just, snacky shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But at the last day of every month, all the cards reset. Any money still on them went away, and you got new money on the first. So the day before the new month, people would go to the store and just trash the place. They'd take everything. And me and my floor came up with the greatest idea that 4 days beforehand, everyone would give me and Clint their cards because no one in the store cared who was swiping the card. They didn't even look. You just,
Oh my God.
money, gone, stuff. And me and Clint would go over there with 2 pellets and clean out the place with literally, like one time, it was,
Wow.
we were, like I said, we were all doing Nero together. One time we had Nero Chicago, Nero Midwest, Nero Chicago, Nero Midwest, all in a row, which means none of us were at the school over a weekend for a month. The only time we used food was during the weekdays during classes, which also you're busy with classes, so maybe you skip a lunch here and there. All of us had $100 plus on the card, and we went to the store. We bought out the NIU store 3 days before everyone else went there to spend their cards. There was nothing left. We had a pantry in our fucking communal room on the first floor of the Douglas wing at NIU. It was incredible. We could recreate the store that we bought everything from. We're not talking about we bought some ramen. We're not talking about we bought a case of ramen. We bought a pellet of ramen. It was,
Jesus Christ.
it was so great.
That's like, yeah, they probably thought you were making it like a doomsday bunker or something.
Well, we did. This is what happens when you organize. See, this is why I run cons. Organize, and you can basically screw a school store.
I want the Fallout bunker that's just all LARP people who got their shit together and just got a bunch of Hormel chili and went to a bunker and come out and they just put tacks on their foam swords. That's the best I can figure. No, you have your foam swords with blades in them.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. Because you got to go with what you know.
Absolutely.
Right? You get like, real sword? This is weird. You got to have...
I would just take a crossbow but put a shotgun where the crossbow should be like 4 damage. Bam! Like, his head exploded.
So what's the real life thing that works in real life that you do for spell packets? What are you throwing for real?
Anthrax.
I mean, sure.
You just fill the little baggie with anthrax. Like, man, it hurts me as much as it hurts you.
You're not very... I don't think they're going to be willing to use that kind of weapon.
You'd think that, but this is after the... Dude.
That's fair.
We're in the after times in this conversation.
Yeah, just like Borderlands or like the Psychos, pretty much.
Basically, yes.
That's fair. You're like, fuck it. I get it. I understand. This is how young Alkali got into ramen commodity trading. That's about right. You're like, I have a knack for shuffling shit around. Ooh,
What?
Birthday cake. What?
Oh, happy birthday. Or happy belated birthday if you already have access to the cake at 11:50 at night. I'm going to assume it was yesterday.
No judgments.
Oh, yeah, no judgments at all. Seeing as, what was my breakfast this morning? Holy shit, what did I... 2 Eggle waffles with way too much syrup and a piece of creme brulee pie that they bought me at work 2 nights ago that I didn't want to go bad. Breakfast.
Your version of living is so... What the things you make... What the...
I'm sorry.
That is like, that's high kitchen without being high. Because I know you weren't high, but you were just doing what comes naturally. You were like, fire up the sous vide. I desire a snack, is what I always say. Alkali says at midnight.
Miko got me a few days ago. Miko did not want to cook dinner and was sitting downstairs with Tamoose and said, I do not feel like making dinner tonight. Dinner being mac and cheese with some cut up hot dogs. Our house staple. It's a wonderful weekday meal. And Miko comes upstairs like, hey, just so you guys know, I'm making dinner tonight. I don't feel like doing anything really crazy. So I made steak, potatoes, risotto, bread. He's like, that is not a lazy dinner. And to me, that's a super lazy dinner. Like, all of that is prepped and ready within 30 minutes. That is a super... Dude, there's nothing wrong with Kraft mac and cheese. Yes.
Oh, my gosh. I love Kraft mac and cheese. Mac and cheese pizza, if you get a good one.
Oh, man.
Toppers.
Oh,
makes a damn good mac and cheese
That
pizza.
was
I haven't
really
had Toppers in
good.
forever. It's funny. I went to a furry meat dinner, and I haven't done that in so long. And it was weird because people didn't have masks on. And, well, everyone was vaxxed. That's what I was around with.
Yep.
So it was all good. And, yeah, it was good. And those were the only people in the establishment. It was Dog Park, DAWG.
Really?
Yeah, and they served the food in dog bowls.
That's
of course.
awesome.
Yeah. So if you're in Chicago, check it out. It's the Upper North Side. Really good. I got like Thai fry. It sounds like I'm a fucking commercial. And spicy chicken sandwich. Anyway, what was my point? I don't know. It's gone now.
Well,
It was just good to see furries in a regular sense, and people are learning how to talk again. So
yeah. No, I hear you there. Okay, so do you add shredded cheese to your Kraft mac and cheese? No, Peter, you never add shredded cheese. You can add cheese shredded off of a block, but don't forget, shredded processed cheeses have a powder on the outside of them that prevents them from sticking together. It also makes their melting point weirder. And if you've ever noticed when your mac and cheese cools even slightly and you pull it out and it's more gummy than elasticy, that's because of the powder on the shredded cheese. Get just a block. They're in the same section. Get one of those blocks of sharp cheddar, shred it yourself. Immediately, you're going to notice a huge difference in your mac and cheese. And risotto is lazy. Maggie, risotto is lazy because risotto only has a few ingredients. Yes, you stand at the stovetop for half an hour finishing it up, but I'm going to be standing at the stovetop for half an hour making sure the potatoes, the steak, and everything is done. So yes, risotto is lazy because all you need to do, wash the rice, cut the scallions, make the risotto. And shred the Parmesan cheese. There's a cheese in every... Hold on, was any part of my dinner not cheese-based? No, I put a Parmesan crust on the steak.
Cows
Parmesan
hate you.
No, cows despise me.
Like, oh God, here it comes. I was gonna say something, now it's gone again. God damn it. Okay.
Welcome to Zanny's brain.
Shut
It
up.
goes,
No. It's gone.
want to take a sip
You
of
know
my
I'm gonna-
favorite soda?
That's your favorite soda? Mountain Dew? It's kind of.
It's my childhood.
That
How
makes
can it
sense.
not be?
Yeah, it's the most caffeinated, so all the kids love it.
No, what was the most caffeinated soda when we were growing
Jolt.
up? It was, thank
Jolt
you. It was
Cola.
Jolt. Yes.
Everyone knew about Jolt Cola just cause.
Yep, that was the weird one.
Then nobody cared when when like Red Bull and all that shit came out.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
That's what everybody got after that. And then, oh my God, so many energy drinks. Do you remember that?
Absolutely.
Like when it first started?
Absolutely. I was
so
LARPing. Of course I knew all the energy
Yeah.
drinks.
Balls. Remember Balls?
Balls was my
BAWL?
first energy drink.
Oh, God.
They came out when we were at NIU, and we got them to sponsor the, what do you call it when you get a bunch of computers to talk to each other and play Doom?
LAN parties.
LAN party.
Holy
we
shit.
got Balls to sponsor the Douglas LAN party, and they literally they gave us some swag, we had to put up some banners, and they sent us 4 cases of Balls like once every other month. Yeah, I'm going to just say it like that. Just these big, and if they got cold and you put them in a warm room, they would they'd get condensation on the outside. So we had all these sweaty balls sitting there in a giant, it was the cafeteria. So, you'd be feeding off of these sweaty balls, just putting them in your mouth and swishing them around. And we'd LAN for just hours and hours and hours, like once every other month.
Nice. That's
It was
really cool.
actually really fun.
Yeah, I missed like that. It was, how could we play games over the internet in the same room? We'll take our big fucking PCs and haul them across
Yep.
like it's a big fucking deal. And people brought their PC, like giant
Absolutely.
PCs, giant monitors too, which is ridiculous.
We had one gentleman, I'm not going to use his last name, his name was Pete.
It would be so much easier now,
Pete
too.
was a professional gamer. even in college, a professional gamer. You don't understand. I don't remember the game. Let's just say Warcraft. I've done Warcraft professionally. I will need the spot closest to the bathroom, for I do not like to get up, and when I do, I need it to be quick. This guy had his full setup, a molded keyboard, the wrists where he rests his wrists. The mouse was a custom mouse, and he was horrible.
That's amazing.
Horrible. Not because he was bad at the game, but because no one wanted to play with him. And like, I've played.
It's true. Nobody cares how good you are at video games.
But that's very all true. He cared about.
There's a part in you that, okay, listen, I'm not saying it's right, but there's a part of you are taught by certain people that you like, this is how you get attention, by being good at a thing. And it's wrong for the most part, but like, be good at the basketball. You'll get the friends. It's basically, you try to apply that to other things and you learn it wrong. I'm not talking from personal experience. Go shut up.
No, I would never.
No, you do. You get like wrapped into like, oh, I must be the best Rocket League. Like, why? Why?
Yeah.
Where would this even go?
Yeah, just be the best. You just
be the best.
There you go. Gray Foxon, I was more of a StarCraft guy. Zanny is not big on the
overhead,
the 4Xs.
No. Yeah. If anything, I did some walk around, shoot people sometimes, but
walk around, like a Doom.
Yes.
Or just like a Columbine.
Oh no. Well, I liked the one because I had lizard people.
Lizard people?
Yeah.
Which one had lizard people?
That was, they had little tails.
Aww.
Yeah. Fuck.
Fuck, yeah.
No.
I remember fuck.
Team Unreal
It was like
Tournament.
Rust, but fuck.
Unreal Tournament. And lizards.
Thank you, Jacob.
So I like the lizard people.
Oh, Maggie, yeah, you had it. Unreal.
No, you got it. Unreal Tournament, and then they added vehicles, and one was fun. But it was a lot of fun, like with the lasers everywhere. And it's Instagib. It was ridiculous. It was fun.
I get that.
Yeah. But otherwise, like you said, I was mostly RPGs and arcadey, platformy stuff. The console stuff. You were the PC gamer. That's why.
I was PC right from the start. Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up on.
Seamus,
I grew up in the arcades, and it's funny. I've only just started to play fighting games again, and I have a few friends that I'll play fighting games online with, like Street Fighter and King of Fighters now. So,
see, wait, I think I hated what's it called, fighting games, anything like that, because I did have a friend who that's all he wanted to do. So every time we went over there, before we did anything else, we'd play Mortal Kombat or something like that. But he would never explain the controls to me. So all he did was crouch down because I didn't know how to sweep. Like, I remember it vividly. We played like a 5-game match or something ridiculous in Mortal Kombat, and all they did was crouch and uppercut, crouch and uppercut, crouch and up. And you know when we stopped? The game after I figured out how to sweep. So it's like, these games are stupid.
Nice. I know mostly play my chill game for now is doing the Rocket Leagues, because everything changes so fast, and then it's a good reminder of this doesn't matter, and I don't care about who wins and the ranking and stuff, and I just enjoy the moment kind of bullshits. But especially with how much people get wrapped into it, it's hysterical how many people give up right away just to be the cool kid who is stuck with the other losers. And like, people try to shift blame as fast as possible. It really teaches a lot about the world. It's like people get butthurt and figure out who to blame first, because that works in real life. I mean,
that is so sad.
It's very interesting, though, to me, anyway. But
Slippery Selling says, don't let your dreams be dreams. Exactly, Slippery. Why do that when they can be nightmares?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to hear you never got to LAN. Lanning was actually, like, to me, genuinely fun. It added all my favorite parts about playing games with friends, because we did... I'll never remember the name of the game. It was an overhead war capture the flag game that was very popular online for about 2 years because it was free to play. And then they're like, hey, we want kids to stop playing. So they made it like $1 a month. $1 a month killed the game.
War Jam.
I mean, sure.
Hey, kids. Sorry. Yeah.
It's midnight. Everyone
It
out
is.
there, anyone enjoying some fizzy cherry cola?
Indeed. Give me the thing. Oh.
Cheers, everyone. We miss you. Purple Kitty, goddamn it.
What?
Down the wrong pipe.
I need my fancy extender.
It's in the...
Do you have one?
So we do. I don't know if you guys know this. So I roll my own. And obviously, with the amount of screaming I do, my throat is so scratchy. It does not take a lot for me to have a coughing fit. It's actually a huge problem. It's annoying as shit.
Do you see my watch, by the way?
I did.
Yeah, I love it. I do.
So in order to offset that, I've been a pipe smoker for years, like a tobacco pipe, not pipe. And inside of a pipe, there's a small filter. And you can buy these filters by a gross, and it made me realize the filters fit perfectly into a rolled, we're going to call these a cigarette, a fizzy cherry cola cigarette. Oh, I know, it's legal. We can say whatever the fuck we want.
Oh, yeah.
So rolling a joint with a little pipe filter in there has really helped me not just hack up a lung every time I smoke.
Jesus
and dear
Christ.
God, is it heaven.
No wonder you cough a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You wear the shit. But
I'm
you're-
literally screaming all day, every day. Of course, my throat isn't the best.
That's a good point. God damn it. I forget you scream all day. I've heard
Yeah.
you in the goddamn room.
Oh, yeah, I work from home now. These poor fuckers. I actually have to tell my coworkers, like, hey, guys, after about 2 a.m, you guys need to take some of the phone calls. I'll answer the emails because I'm waking up everyone in my damn house.
All right, emergency recommendation.
Where are ya?
We just saw The French Dispatch, and it's really fun. Go check it out.
Oh, my God, it was so good.
Yeah.
If
If
you're
anything, it's very visually stunning, so you appreciate for that. But it is the most Wes Anderson movie to ever Wes Anderson, for better or worse. So if you enjoy his stuff, but goddamn, the photography is beautiful.
it's unbelievable.
It really is.
Like, we said it, and separately, my coworker, who's also a big fan of his, said it to me the next day at work. Watching a movie of his is like watching a painting come to life. And in this one, particularly, he does a few shots and a few scenes where he's just rubbing that in your face. I mean,
Yeah.
when he you know exactly what I'm
I
talking about.
know what you're talking about.
Literally, you'll see it, and it's not spoiling anything. Literally frames a shot with a frame, live shot. You're looking at a piece of art that some of the greatest artists of our time could not reproduce. The man is a genius. I absolutely adore him. Grand Budapest is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. If not, it's definitely top 3 ever for me. This is the closest I think he's got to the feel of Grand Budapest.
Oh, I love it.
This
I
one
will
was
go back
great.
and watch this one again just for.
Oh, I'm definitely going to
It's-
watch this one again.
It's just good, fun to look at.
Oh my God! Yeah. So we recommend that highly. This has been Dragon Reviews. Wow.
Yeah, and why Grand Budapest and the other ones might have like better storyline and stuff. Like this one's kind of all over the place for better or worse.
Yeah, but I think it does
It's
a really good job of being all over the place.
It makes sense, and it's an anthology of stories. It's kind of like because,
Absolutely
it's a magazine. So you go story to story to story to story. It makes sense.
All right, everyone. Well, so
Almost
we're
like
looking for. That's how this started. Well, we talk about our next thing. Not topics. Movies. Recommend some things, guys. If we've seen it, we'll talk about it.
That's true.
What do you got? You were about to say
I
something.
like the new Matrix. I thought it actually was a lot of fun, so I'll recommend that one.
I would say the first half of the new Matrix was I was very excited.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that it flopped or anything, but they had me going for a while, and I appreciate that because I didn't think I was going to like it at all. So to even have half a movie, pretty good to me.
Yeah, I guess I found the other half like amusing for reasons, but it's just like, hey, fuck it, we're doing this. Like, all right, sure.
Biggest says
Bubba
this-
Hotep, that's a great movie.
What's that one?
That's where Ash from Ted Punch the movie. All right.
Punch the movie.
Bubba Hotep, where Ash from Evil Dead plays Elvis, but real. Like he survived and now he's in a retirement home.
Oh, I would watch that. Biggest says the skeleton of I can't pronounce it.
And yes, inspiration Elvis Money movie. So him and another person who says he's like JFK, but he's a black man. But he's a black man in a wheelchair, and they work together to stop a mummy.
That's fucking amazing.
So good.
Sylvia, we've seen that problem before. Before we reset anything on our side, give it a quick refresh. Sometimes that fixes the problem. Sometimes.
Do you want me to refresh
Nope.
things?
They are going to do it first, and then we'll see if it's still a problem. If everyone tells us, then we'll do it. Skeleton of Cardarva. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm very bad at pronouncing things. Dude, what's the other one that he made? God damn it. I showed you the movie. You actually enjoyed it. God damn. Have you the letter?
I haven't let her with that one.
Yes. Was that called?
Dark
and Stormy Night.
Yes.
Dark and Stormy Night by him is, to me, a comic masterpiece. That is...
Thumbtanic. Oh, my God.
Thumbtanic?
I never saw
Holy
Thumbtanic.
shit.
I only saw some parts of the Star Wars, but the only full movie of that I ever saw was the crazy Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
It's great.
It's
funny.
So well done. It has no right to be as good as it is. He really nailed that. I wish he would do more stuff.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
It was funny.
All right, so we've got one from Peter the Bear. Peter, we don't have like a real answer to this because that's impossible. But they're asking, what's our favorite movie of all time? Do you have like a favorite of all time? Because that to me is very hard. It really depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
Favorite of all time?
All time. Like, does one trump all others?
As far as rewatchability, I mean, I don't know. I've come back to LA Confidential a lot of times.
I've watched LA Confidential.
If I want to watch something for fun, I will watch Scott Pilgrim.
That's a great movie. Scott Pilgrim's so fun.
I could. Yeah, I'd put those two at the top, strangely enough.
On the top of my list... For the most part, I can say this would be my favorite of all time, but it's because of the situation that I saw it in. This is a spoiler for Shawshank Redemption. I am about to spoil Shawshank Redemption. If you have not seen it at this point, if you don't want it, I will give a thumbs up when I am done spoiling Shawshank Redemption.
Here is a spoiler for Shawshank Redemption.
I was at a family gathering that I was not happy to be at. I sat down in their living room to see the end credits of a movie playing on like HBO, and the very next movie was Shawshank Redemption. I had never seen it. I hadn't heard of it. I didn't know anything about it, and I was glued to the scene for one of the best told stories, absolutely outstanding from beginning to end, but not knowing that the entire movie was a breakout movie, not knowing the end of that movie, insane. It blew me away, and it is my favorite movie of all time. I think I can safely say.
It's a wonderful movie.
I am done with the spoilers for Shawshank Redemption.
All hail Shawshank Redemption. It's a good story. It's about a guy who he got a bad rap. So he's like, fuck it, I'm going to put a poster on the wall that I want to jerk off to.
Yeah.
And, work on that side hustle, getting what, yeah. I won't say so much.
Dude, it's just clever.
It's great.
All right, Sylvia. If anyone else is having the same problem, if we are desynced to a degree that we need to fix, please let us know in the chat and we will reset it.
No, it looks like, right? I don't know.
Well, if everyone says so, it might be a specific thing. It might be who knows?
All right, let's try it. I don't know.
Okay, no, it's looking okay. If it's a little off, we do apologize. Like we said, we had to recalibrate this equipment. And biggest, okay, so it looks like it's probably just a thing that we're doing. So
Weird.
Sorry for anyone experiencing it, but we're going to leave it for now. Good. And
sounds like an OBS thing.
Wonderful. Okay, so yes, Purple Kitty, the Shawshank Redemption did get me into Morgan Freeman hardcore to the point where, oh my God, do I love him as Fox in Christopher Nolan's Batman movies. He plays the CEO. Like, in a movie where
Oh,
everything is
okay.
over the top, to have a sidekick steal the show the way he can. Everything that he does is just so
Yeah.
smooth and perfect, and just the man's awesome.
Absolutely.
Lucius
Absolutely.
Fox, thank you.
Yeah. And I already was hip on that lore from the animated series. Made that they got me familiar with like Lucius Fox and some of those
I
characters.
understand what you're saying. now.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And he really like nailed that character.
Which, I mean, there's one for you. Just talking about movies still. So I'm
Real quick.
totally.
I just want to say, like, as much as they didn't do that, I never felt. Well, you saw the other Batman show, but I felt in the movies they never really got Bullock very well.
The Bullock has never
such
been
a
done
cool
well
character.
in the movies.
In
Yeah.
the show, he was such a cool character because
Bullock
like
is-
he hated Batman, but he was still like on the side of good for the most part.
So I'll be honest with
No,
you.
he's great.
You know who does him the most credit? Gotham. Gotham
Yeah,
got
that's
Bullock
what I'm saying.
close. What they were missing was, because Batman wasn't there yet, the added dimension of him being so against the person who is the hero. Because you're right, that's why Bullock was so interesting. So they got the dark, the brooding, the depressed, the guy with problems, the guy skating the line, they got that. But without having that added benefit of having a main character like that in those episodes when he was really there, to be an antagonist to the hero, well, the hero realized that he was doing more good than harm. And that's a really interesting dynamic. And I think that's why they pulled it off so well in the cartoons.
Yeah. Mr. Freeze. Oh, someday they'll do another good.
Oh,
They'll do a good Mr. Freeze, probably.
that's what I was going to say.
What?
I'm going to see the new Batman movie. Not because I'm even remotely interested in it,
Oh, yeah.
because they're not going to get to Christopher Nolan's level. I want to give him a chance, and I probably would have when it came out, but I will see it in theaters because the Riddler's in it.
Yeah.
I don't even care. You could give me dog shit on a plate, but if there's a question mark in that dog shit, I'm like, dog shit. Leave me alone.
It's funny. I saw a trailer. In the trailer, someone in the movie itself says, "Bet like Bruce Wayne, you're going around like your parents used to give so much to charity and do all this stuff, but you're not. What are you doing?" He's like, it's like, oh, he's being Batman. He's just punching people in the face in the alley.
Oh, they called him out on. Okay, that's cool.
I'm just like, maybe Batman would be a little cooler if he gave people homes. Like,
Yeah, but he'd give them bat
instead
homes?
of punching, bat homes.
Why is my house in the shape of a bat? And why is it filled with the weirdest gadgets ever? Breakfast is so dangerous. Pee Wee Herman had it right. This Rube Goldberg of death that Batman has left for us is too much. I'm going back to being homeless. I am the homeless. Because to be anyone in this world, you must have a name with a the. The homeless is here. And he needs change.
Batman's like, I keep fighting these crazy homeless people. How do I solve this? I'm sorry.
I can try punching him. I've really tried.
You could do it because, like, it's a good thing. No, this is just a logical thing to do. God damn it, Bruce, what the fuck? I'm not well. My parents were killed in front of me.
Hear me out.
This is how I deal with emotion. I stuff it down and I dress as a bat.
All right, so hear me out. We all agree that Batman has been hit in the head about 1 billion times, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that man is definitely getting dementia. You cannot tell me that old-ass dementia Bruce Wayne in a nursing home isn't accidentally stepping into the Batman voice all the fucking time. Just, all right, Mr. Wayne, it's time for your meds. I like the pink ones.
Get the fuck away from me, Poison Ivy. I've seen your tricks.
It would 100%
What, Bruce? What
get
are you
out
talking
that
about?
old demented Bruce Wayne is bad. It would take like a week. And then fucking old demented
Oh, God, it's
Penguin.
Egghead. He's just calling all the nurses different villains. The warden. Oh, fuck. Here comes the Joker again.
You just hear the nurse leave his room
Gross.
every morning. If he makes one more fucking egg pun.
The cook, yeah.
Oh my God.
Omelets. Thank you, egghead.
We loved the what was it, like the first 2 seasons of Batman Beyond. And to go back to an early one, it's still on the
Yay.
screen. I also think Jim Carrey did a fantastic job as the Riddler. What's his name? Did a fantastic job as Two-Face. The movie was lacking. The acting was there. I mean, dude, they couldn't play those characters, especially if you're going to typecast.
Are you talking about?
Jim Carrey and what's his name?
Oh, that thing was just a bunch of interesting, funny.
Tommy Lee
weird
Jones, thank
shit.
you. Yeah, it was.
It was literally
They
the
missed-
old 70s ones in the
Yes.
90s. They're running around with villains and like goons,
Yep.
literal goons.
Literal
like,
goons.
Like they kind of
Dude.
had, like they hit it better by saying this is the mafia. They just got purple jackets. You know, they explained it well in the first. One, you know what I'm saying? Now they're just like people like whoop whoop whoop. Like what? What is happening right now?
Do you remember Two-Face's lair?
Oh fuck yes!
He had a
two-
full cartoon lair in real life.
He did.
That movie is genuinely a guilty pleasure,
Oh.
except that it's still bad. Like that's the
It's a
thing.
living cartoon.
Exactly, and I
It's
should
so
love
weird.
that.
Yeah, I like it because I just like that it exists. You know, I don't know.
All right, here's a weird one for you guys. I need your help with this.
Like
'cause you were very
we
good
got
at
gay
this.
Batman. That's fine.
That's good.
We got a little gay Batman. That's fine. They took it too far with Batman and Robin. I got too gay. That was really gay Batman. It wasn't bad because it was too gay. It was just bad. God, did you watch that fucking movie?
the movie we've been talking about.
No,
Yes.
no, Batman and Robin.
Is that the one with
fourth
Schwarzenegger?
one with Schwarzenegger.
I couldn't bring myself to
It's
watch it.
amazingly bad. I saw the whole thing in the theater with my parents.
You saw it in the theater?
Yes.
You poor fuck.
It was amazing. Like, oh, it's such a slog. I believe we might have watched it for MST3K or something like that, but
To hell, that's awesome.
it works. Anyway,
All right.
such a bad movie. Yes.
So here we go. We were just talking about how the problem with that movie was it was a cartoon brought to life. And I agree with that. I think that really took away from it because it just didn't work. It did not work at all. However, we did see a movie that was a cartoon brought to life. And it is the movie is whatever a movie. Visually, it is stunningly good.
Wait, which one?
Speed Racer.
Oh, hell yeah.
Speed Racer is incredible. If you just look at it, you showed me this. How did they describe it that made the most sense? Fuck, there was a word.
Living
for it.
anime? I don't know.
I mean, kind of.
I like it a lot. Yeah, I like Speed Racer. And to me, like the Wes Anderson movies, like a dollhouse come to life.
Yes.
That makes
Yes.
sense. It's like everything's perfect and it's weird in that way.
Well, again, his use of colors and motion. It is really strange how. The perfect example is just at the beginning of the French. What's the movie? French what?
Connection. No.
Oh, that's in my head too.
French champagne.
French champagne.
The French Connection.
French Depot.
The French Dispatch.
Thank you. Right at the beginning of the French Dispatch
Because
is
thing that they always say is like just the perfect name for one of those Wes Anderson movies is The Bicycle Exchange. And I have to agree, right?
I mean, he nailed it.
The Bicycle Exchange. Anyway, you go ahead.
Oh, no.
I am sorry.
Whatever.
Weed.
Whatever.
Weed. It makes the thing go away.
What just flew from your hand?
Fire. Fire.
Fire! Fucking great.
Don't worry, it's the pre-kind.
You threw a match.
It's fire without
It's
the friction.
Pre-fire? Oh my
Pre-fire.
God. All right.
I'm
so
only doing this because I don't have a goddamn lighter. Haven't you figured that out? And I didn't want to ask for it.
are you trying to light? Oh my God.
What? I'm a little match girl. What?
John Goodman in Flintstones was awesome.
Oh my God! That was wild. That was a head trip. And then Oh, here we go.
What movie did you show me where he played quite possibly one of the best villains I have ever seen?
Which actor are we talking about?
Goodman.
Oh my God.
What was that? You knew that.
John Goodman's best performance ever is a Coen Brothers movie
Yes.
called Barton Fink, and you need to see it. It is so fucking good.
He is incredible in Barton Fink. I totally agree.
Yeah, holy fuck. John
Peter, that's
Goodman.
just how Zanny do.
It is. Yeah, it's awesome. And the next movie I'm going to show Alkali, speaking of Coen Brothers, is No Country for Good Old Men.
No Country. Oh, yeah, No Country for Old Men. I
Old
keep
Men.
forgetting that's Coen Brothers. I always forget that.
Very Coen Brothers.
And I really enjoy them. So, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right, we're going back to the chat now. So here's what the two things we're looking for. One, if anyone has something they want to talk about, a question, that would be wonderful. Other than that, what's a movie you would like us to see? So we're going back to that because we had seen some earlier. I know I saw Blazing Saddles. I love Blazing Saddles. He's scared you. He's in 10 Cloverfield Lane. I didn't think I know that. Seamus, we just watched Top Secret.
I know too much about that movie, but I would see it just because I've seen parts and it is just John Goodman being awesome. So it's always fun to watch.
I've never heard of. I know the title. I have no idea what that's even about.
Well, let's watch it.
In Spy Hard. Oh, dude, I
never
Weird
saw
Al.
Spy
You
Hard.
never saw Spy Hard? Oh, I would watch Spy Hard again.
But I was just thinking today about how UHF is definitely one of my favorite comedies of all time.
Oh yeah.
Like when I really think
absolutely.
about it, no other movie like made me laugh harder than Spatula City when I was a kid.
UHF is fucking
Like
amazing.
I could it just blew my mind. Spatula City, so good. Limitless, I never saw that one actually.
Where are
That's
you?
the one where if you take a pill, you get really awesome. and
Wait,
become
Limitless? I
Yeah.
remember that. I didn't. Oh, is that good?
with the
I
McConaughey.
watched that. Peter the Bear says anything Mel Brooks. I'm going to quick ask you, Peter the Bear. Tell me in chat. Have you ever seen The 12 Chairs? Go ahead.
I've not seen the 12 Chairs. Real quick, I showed Alkali one of my favorite bad movies, and we talked over it and had a great time. Jet Li's The One.
Oh man,
It is
wow.
fucking hilarious. Would you like to say I showed a friend that scene of the alternate reality that this movie takes place in, by the way. We see police load up, right?
Oh
and,
yeah.
And they walk by the camera. In this alternate world, they show George Bush on screen, and you hear George Bush just today signed the papers for universal health care. I'm like, what? How would that happen? We laughed like for 5 minutes straight. We were high already. And we were just like, what? Like, did he have a stroke? Like, did he completely turn into a different, like, that? Someone killed him and is wearing a George Bush mask. That's the only thing that makes sense.
I think that works.
Oh my God, it was so funny. We had to pause and we were like just laughing.
We have seen Clue. Clue is one of our favorites. We love that movie.
Hmm.
Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, I have seen. So Limitless seems to be, I think we're going to have to see Limitless.
Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah.
And where was the other one I saw?
Terry Pratchett movies. I don't know if I ever saw.
I don't know if I ever saw.
Clue. Oh my gosh, was one of my favorites. Wonderful dialogue movie is Clue. And honestly, Tim Curry is one of Tim Curry's most defining movies.
Oh, he is so good in that.
Like the way he delivers like that fucking dialogue. It's just so fun.
Gunsmith. I have not been able to watch any of the new food animes that you guys have been sending me. I want to, but just with work. But I do plan on it. So yeah, I will let you guys know when I do that.
In the category of James Woods is a piece of shit, but I like to watch him act, is Disney's Hercules. Because it's true. What? And like, I want to show Alkali another good James Woods movie, which is Digstown. It's a weird little movie. And he plays a con man, and that's perfect James Woods. So he's just very James Woodsy.
I like James Woods. He's a goofball.
Well, he's fun to watch on the camera, but
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Oh, that's right. He's a dick, isn't he?
Yeah,
God damn it.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. This is coming from me.
Oh, all right, everyone. We're going to stick with you. We're going to try to pull this off till 1.
Oh, yeah, Seamus.
Fierce Creatures. That sounds familiar.
Good. I'm glad to see more people have seen Digstown. It's a really fun movie. Oliver Platt's in it, too. And he's always fun. Which is weird because it's one of my favorite strange movies. I've seen a lot of movies, by the way. Three Musketeers, the Disney one. Surprisingly good, right? You got Kiefer Sutherland and Oliver Platt and Charlie Sheen. Do you remember that? And Tim Curry as the evil fucking cardinal.
Yes!
Yeah. And he kind of made it, honestly. But the dialogue was decent. It was kind of fun. Not bad.
Now I remember Fierce Creatures. I did enjoy that.
For cheesy action movies that are formulaic, I appreciate that one. I appreciate like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Did I ever show you that one? That's a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yes.
Like fucking Morgan Freeman, like fights a bunch of fuckers for, reasons.
For reasons.
I guess,
Maggie watched them.
What?
Maggie watched the Paw Patrol movie.
Oh, no. That's awesome.
The only thing I know about Paw Patrol is that joke killed when you inserted it into Night of the Living Dead as the police were coming to arrest everyone.
Yes. Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. Turn off your body cameras.
Sorry about that.
Oh, fuck.
So if you haven't figured it out, we have a lot of call and responses in this house. That's one of them.
Don't. Oh, boy. Anyway.
Burn it with fire. Burn The Secret of Nim 2 with fire. Also burn, and I don't know if they made another one, there was a Dragonlance movie a while ago, and they got your boy from 24. What's his name?
Kiefer. Yeah, we were just talking about
Kiefer
him.
Sutherland to be Raceland. And,
Yeah,
oh my
I
God,
remember that.
it was horrible. So that ruined my childhood.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, no. I saw some of that.
Really, I like a good scary movie. 1408. Do you know 1408?
I always wanted to see it. It's I like John Cusack a lot.
Wait,
and
that's
it's
what John
him
Cusack?
and Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I never saw that one.
All right,
I
so
totally
what are our
out.
two movies now? It was
1408.
Limitless and 1408.
Yeah, I totally want to see 1408.
Yeah, Seamus, continue not knowing. Don't do that.
My random recommendation for a kung fu movie, if you haven't seen it, is Iron Monkey. It's made by by the Yun Wu Ping, who did all the cool fights for Matrix, and he makes his own movie, and it's fucking awesome.
That's fun.
It's from like 2009 or 2015 or something like that. But
We were on a Jackie Chan kick for a while there and ended up watching his first movie that he created, and we did not know that in his first movie, he's just like, what stunt would you like to do? Let's drive a truck through a village down a hill while we outrun the destruction. It is insane, and it is real, and it is scary.
that is insane. I remember that.
It's just
All
literally
those insane kung fu movies were like, we're just gonna do the craziest shit for reasons.
running down a hill in a shack city. Just nothing but shacks. The truck going through the shacks, knowing that driver has to hit each one of them in the middle, because if he hits the side, he is getting destroyed.
God.
They are driving through buildings, tearing down a city, while
Police
Jackie
Story.
Chan runs in front of it. Thank you. I was stalling while I thought of the name.
It was Police Story. Yeah. No, it's okay. I couldn't remember which one it was.
Seamus, you know what? That movie was horrible, but I found reasons and ways to enjoy it.
Oh God, the Dungeons
It's
Dragons
bad,
movie.
but it's at least D&D. At least I mean, it's not. They failed miserably.
One day they'll have a good D&D movie. then
I had an answer for this, but I can't think of it. There is a movie that I watched that was very D&D, and I loved it, and I can't remember what it is. Oh well.
You ever see The Langoliers? That's pretty stupid.
Oh, Langoliers is dumb as shit, but Belky tore up a newspaper, so we're cool.
Evil Valky was the best.
Just Belky from my childhood. Belky from Meepos, which, looking back on it now, I don't know if it's racist or not. I genuinely don't.
Oh, the weird
'Cause they-
I am meant from Forland. we do weird customs. Yes, it was weird.
Because
and
you could,
racist.
or it's a look at the entire idea of racism. You could count it as that. It's perfect strangers. It's weird.
It is weird.
So this weird guy
Is
is all
Meepos even a real place?
No, Meepos is
I
not a
figured.
real place.
It's just
It was
we
a
do the Jets
pork-
of Joy. Yeah.
Remember, it was a pork chop. Meepos was the shape of a pork chop. There it is. Thank you. We so happy we do the Dance of Joy.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah. He showed up in the movie The Langoliers as the villain,
Yes.
and he had a nervous tick where he literally just stared off into space and ripped up a newspaper. And all I could think of is, that's Belky in his room at night because his brother is driving him crazy.
That's hilarious.
Or cousin. It was his cousin.
Disaster Artist was a wonderful movie.
That was so good. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Very
Disaster
fun
Artist
movie.
is fantastic.
I really enjoyed that one.
Swords and Sorcery.
Swords and Sorcery? I don't know that
Swords
one.
and Swords and Sorcery is that VR game.
Flight of Dragons was a weird one.
Was that the animated one?
That's the one, yeah, where John Ritter becomes a dragon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that made.
Oh, hi, Mama.
Yeah, who doesn't like that shit? You're a kid. We'll see. Yeah, I'd rather be a dragon than deal with the shit I do every day. What? Fight of dragons, fuck my everyday life. It's Don McLean. He just says it. It's weird.
Grow, I'll tell you what, we will watch Limitless well high as fuck this weekend because I have a day off coming up and I could cry. I'm so happy.
Oh dear. I count. Yeah, that's nothing to do for that in 1408. I'm interested in seeing 1408. Never.
What's Onward? What did you guys think of Onward?
Never saw it.
I don't know.
I heard there was a weird gay cop.
Yay. What?
That's just, it was just like, it was the perfect, like, yeah, you get your representation. It's a cop. Congratulations. It was just, that's all I know about Onward. I never saw it. So.
All right, Chad, I'll tell you what. We're going to do one more. We would like from the chat, anyone, one last question. But it has been a week. I think I'm going to use tonight to enjoy your company, and go to sleep. So
Company.
that's the one with Pants Dad.
Pants Dad. Now that sounds like a comfortable dog.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah, see that fucking show.
if you haven't seen it, do not look into it. Do not do anything. Just push play unless you are Benny and Sue. Benny and Sue, do not watch this. You are watching it with us when you visit. It's called Centaur World. Do not look up anything and enjoy. Just
Yeah.
have fun.
Yeah, just press play and just let it go.
Yep.
It's so fucking fun.
I
We
enjoyed
enjoyed
the
the
living hell
shit
out
out
of
of
it.
it.
Benny and Sue, do not watch it. You're with us.
Dear. You're such a weirdo.
What?
Gay.
I really enjoyed that, and I want to share it with our friends. We shared Owl House with them not too long ago, and they are now ahead of Owl House from us.
We shared our gayest shows, I guess. Gay kids shows.
Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot.
Fucking Owlie is my spirit animal.
There's ash on my leg.
You have what have you
Whatever.
done?
I have immortal legs. So fine. When I die, they will live on.
Oh my God.
You know the song "My Legs Will Live On" by Celine Dion. I just broke a match.
Yeah, you're not doing good.
Give me the lighter.
You
Give me
can't
the
have a lighter.
fire.
No, you must work for your weed.
This is ridiculous.
Work for your weed. You lost another
I'm gonna
match.
light you on fire for this. It's gonna be your karma, bitch.
I am in season 2. I have not started it yet of Infinity Train, and I'm looking forward to
Buddhism.
it. Buddhism. You did so good. Do not light me on fire.
Karma.
Slippery is scrolling down. Oh my God.
Oh dear. Lots of food. Smoke. Go ahead.
Yeah, Seamus, totally.
I can't smack. Oh yeah, I can't smoke after the surgery. So edibles only. That's fine.
Nope, no edibles.
What?
I
No,
checked.
don't do
I checked
that. to
out of
me.
edibles.
What, Daddy? You don't get to tell me. What
Hear
to
me
do.
out. Hear me out. If we both don't smoke the whole time, no edibles, no smoking, we will have the greatest high when we are. Could you imagine getting all of this out of our system and starting over again? Popping our weed cherry.
No. When I
It's
come
so
home,
tart.
after a week, I'm having some goddamn edibles. After I'm in the hospital for a week, I'm gonna have some goddamn edibles.
Fine, but after that, tea break.
Fine.
Giant ass tea.
What? No. Well, 2 weeks long? Fine. I don't know.
All right, everyone. We have had fun tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have a moment, please, if you enjoyed yourself, click on that like and subscribe. We will be doing this more often once I get back to normal hours. We do apologize. With everything going on right now, it's just going to be a little hard for me to get away. That being said, again, as we stated at the beginning of our show, our love to everyone out there who is going through a hard time or going through something significantly worse than a hard time. We are all brothers in this, and we're going to get through. I need to stop. Say something to the extent of good night.
Alkali's
I'm high.
job is affected by the world, what's going on in the world, so that's all not great, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's what he's mentioning. Anyway, love y'all. Good night.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Bye.
Good night. Oh, thank you, Maggie.